It seems like Trump and his attorneys will have to contend with the Georgia Attorney General Prosecutor Fani Willis for quite some time to come. Tyrone Bowman, live. Before I begin the topic on tonight, I would like to ask you if when you're coming on, when you're viewing, when you're checking out the comments and you're commenting in the comment section, would you kindly hit that subscribe button? Always remember that everyone is welcome to this program. Whether you're Republican, Democrat, Independent, Socialist, it doesn't matter with me. Whether you are an admirer of this program or a hater of this program, all comments are welcome. So remember that. All right, now let's get down to business. According to Forbes, the headline reads, Trump prosecutor Fani Willis easily wins her Democratic primary, while judge in Georgia case has easily been re-elected as well. Remember that Trump and his legal team did everything that they possibly could to try to get Fani Willis off the case. It did not work. Her crucial mistake that she made was being involved in an extramarital affair with Wade, who was the prosecutor on the other side. So there you have it. Might I say that many of these political candidates have clandestine relationships, and they're involved in all types of sexual trysts, and they have all types of secret proclivities going on behind the scenes. Yeah, they're the main ones talking about law and order and morality. So let's get down to the story as recorded in Forbes magazine. Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis and Fulton County Superior Court Judge Scott McAfee won their respective races in Georgia on Tuesday, according to the Associated Press, meaning Willis is one step closer to keeping her role as lead prosecutor against Trump in his re-election interference case, while McAfee keeps his seat as the judge presiding over the case. Isn't that ironic? He did everything that he possibly could to get rid of both of them. And now she has been reelected, and wait until you see who she's going to go up against. So these are the key facts. The Associated Press called the race for Willis at 7:31 p.m. EDT or Eastern Daylight Time, as the district attorney defeated her challenger, former prosecutor Christian Wise Smith, with a large majority of the vote for the Democratic Party primary in Georgia for Fulton County District Attorney. McAfee secured re-election not long after defeating civil rights attorney Robert Patillo in a nonpartisan general election, the Associated Press reported. As of shortly after 8 p.m., Willis commanded more than 89% of the vote. 89% of the vote is an overwhelming majority that they want her to remain in office, against challenger Christian Wise Smith with an estimated 55% of ballots counted, while McAfee had just over 83% support against challenger Robert Patillo with an estimated 37% of the vote counted, according to the New York Times. McAfee will start his 4-year term beginning in January. Willis is expected to face off against former Trump legal intern Courtney Kramer in the general election this November, though the incumbent went into the race as the favorite thanks to Fulton County's Democratic lean. Well, it's going to happen. I personally think she's going to retain her role as the district attorney. Willis and McAfee, the latter of whom was appointed to the bench last year to fill a vacancy, have faced criticism over their decisions in Trump's election interference case. Trump sought to remove Willis from the case over her personal relationship with Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade. Let me stop right there. In 2016, Trump was involved in an adulterous affair. Yes, he was committing adultery, even though he was the Republican candidate. And that is a stipulated fact. So how are you going to condemn someone for something that you yourself were doing? See, there's this double standard. A man can do any damnable thing, filthy, dirty thing he wants to do, but a woman, if she just even remotely thinks about it, then she's awful, she's nasty, oh, she's terrible. Well, this is the 21st century, and women are on equal par whether you male chauvinistic, misogynistic heathens like it or not. They're not backing down. They're not asking for your permission. They're not going to stay home and bake cookies while you run around philandering all over the freaking country. It's not going down like that. And half of the people who claim to be moralistic, I know a lot of people personally. And I could tell you some of the mess that they are involved in, but they project themselves as being morally upright. Me, I'm just a plain human being with probably 10 million faults all across the board. And I'll own up to every one of them. Now let's get back to this article. So he wanted her off the case because she was involved in a personal relationship, claiming she had a conflict of interest. McAfee ruled against the disqualification of Willis, ordering Willis or Wade to step away from the case. Wade resigned hours later. Trump and 18 co-defendants were indicted in Georgia last year on racketeering and conspiracy charges stemming from an alleged plot to overturn Trump's 2020 election loss in the state. Isn't that what they have Sean Diddy Combs on? The U.S. District Attorney, the feds, racketeering. They're going to use the RICO statute like they did with R. Kelly to convict him. And they're going to use all the people that they're going to make side deals with. Some will tell the truth, many will get on the stand, and they will lie. So people should be careful about which roads they decide to go down. And you can tell a lie as often as you want. A lie is a lie is a lie is a lie. And Republicans can try to stay on their talking points and talk about the border, the border, the border. Y'all gonna lose this upcoming election. Because all y'all dirt and trash and lies is catching up with you. Never surrender. Never quit.